Yo, 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 what up, everybody? It's your boy, Julie Jules, and we are back with another This Ain't No Flophouse Friday podcast. And today's podcast, I don't have anybody here with me. But for those who are looking to get into the podcast, we usually get people in that are members of the YouTube channel, which means they pay $5 a month to be a member, or else they are subs over on Kick or Twitch. So if you would like to be featured in the podcast at some point, then make sure you hit that member button, hit the join button on YouTube, and or you can hit your Prime button on Twitch, or you can hit the sub button over on Kick, where we currently live stream. So today I wanted to talk about the game that you're seeing right now, which is Undawn. I also want to talk about XDefiant, but we'll kind of get into that a little bit later. I just want to talk about these games because they're two games that are really new. So Undawn came out, I believe on the 15th of June, and XDefiant is currently in beta right now, for a couple days. But, talking about Undawn, I think Undawn was way better than I expected it to be. It was a very smooth game. It was super, super fun to play. It just, like I'm not big on mini survival games, right? But like, like the gaming world right now is kind of just not doing so well. So there's not too many games to play. So I'm always looking for new games to kind of, catch my attention. And Undawn is one of those games that actually did. And the crazy thing is it's a mobile game as well as it is PC. So you can download it free for those who want to play it. You can download it for PC. You can go to Steam and download it, or else you can download it onto your Apple, like iOS or Android, whether it's iPad or Android tablet or your iPhone or Android phone or Google phone, whatever it is. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It's not a graphically demanding game at all, but it is, it's just a lot of fun. Like, I think companies kind of get lost in the fact that they think that like graphics is everything, and really it's not. I mean, if you have a game that looks sharp and plays smooth, I think that's all we care about as gamers. So it's just, playing this game, it felt really smooth. It was very, very first day of playing it. It was really smooth. Had a very, very good storyline. I'm still playing it, by the way, but I've kind of taken a break from it because they had a couple bugs. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Like I said, it was a nice story. They had good missions, kind of going all around and doing certain things for people. And then you can also build your forts and build like a community. You can have your friends. There's a multiplayer, so you could bring in all your friends and play, and they can join you, and you could take over other people's communities. Like you could take that over. But I can't really say too much bad about it. Here's one thing that I asked right from right when we got in and we found out how smooth it was and how well it played. I kind of asked like, yo, could this be a Battle Royale? And really it could be a Battle Royale. I think that it, if they kept it as is, like with the smoothness and just how the game plays, and like how big the world is, if they kept it like that and they added, there's a lot of people in this game, like there's zombies and there's a lot of people that are actually in the game, in the servers playing. So you could easily get, 100 people on the map and turn that into a BR. I think it would be super dope. I think that every game needs a BR, but not every game does need a BR, obviously. But I think that BR is such a huge scene, and I love Battle Royales. It just gives me a certain feeling. like when you win a game or lose a game, like it makes you want to play again. And I think that this game could do really well as far as being a BR. The only bad thing about this game that I've seen is the bugs. And like I said, it just came out, so I haven't played it for about a week, so maybe the game is better now. I'm not sure, but the biggest problem with the bugs in the game was not being able to aim down sights all the time. Like you try to aim down sights and shoot people and you couldn't do it. Like, it'd be like your cursor was stuck. It wouldn't let you shoot. I guess there's some other people that were having issues with it too, but other than that, I think the game was great. So if you haven't played it, make sure you go ahead and download that. Undawn. I have no affiliation with them. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all a great game to play if you want to. Now let's talk about XDefiant, which you're seeing right now. XDefiant, man, it is okay. So they're currently in beta from the 21st to the 23rd. So I'm not sure exactly what time it runs to on the 23rd, but the beta will be over, and I'm sure that they'll come out with some kind of other beta before they actually release, or maybe it actually is going to release after this beta. Maybe they'll give it like another month or two, fix some bugs in the game, and then release it. I'm not sure, but XDefiant, man, it is a multiplayer arena shooter, so it's kind of like Call of Duty, right? And for those who don't have the game and are looking to play it, as this is uploaded, you have to go to Ubisoft Connect and download it from there. Okay, so get that out the way. But yeah, XDefiant, it played really smooth, man. Like, this is beta and it felt really smooth. And look, I'm not like really big into multiplayer games anymore. Like I said earlier, like I love battle royales, right? And so like I'm not too big on multiplayer games anymore. I used to be huge until BRs came out, but this game felt really fun to play in as a multiplayer. They had a couple of different game modes. I don't know them off the top of my head, but the game modes made it so it was like it felt different playing it every single game. It wasn't, the same old, like domination or capture the flag or TDM, right? It was like you have to escort something to the other side and the other team has to stop you from doing it or whatever. And I thought that was really cool. But just the fact is like switch it up, right? So they did have like a capture the flag and everything like that. But it was fun to kind of have a new fresh game that played like Call of Duty but felt better. Call of Duty always, like lately, has felt kind of like trash. And I know a lot of people has felt that way for a while now. In my opinion, the last great Call of Duty game was Black Ops 2. But XDefiant plays really, really good. The only problem that XDefiant has at this moment, which I can't even like really, bash it for because it's in beta, is sometimes the hit detection or the hit registration didn't really seem correct, right? So like, you're shooting people and you're not getting any hit markers, or you're not killing them and they're killing you. So I know that they're working on a fix for that, but that is a huge issue, but I'm sure they'll have that fix come release date. But the maps were pretty big, but it didn't seem that big because it depended on what game mode you played would determine like how big the map was, right? So the maps were nicely designed. It was kind of like a 3-lane map, like old school, and it played really smooth. Another bad thing about the game though is that you can't lay down. You can't go prone. You can crouch, but you can't lay down. That kind of sucked because in Call of Duty you used to drop shot, in which I'm cool with not drop shotting and everything, but in my mind I'm thinking drop shot, to get the kill. So but the game is great, and I guess the next question to ask is XDefiant the Call of Duty killer? I don't know. I think it could be. I mean, I don't know if they can turn XDefiant into like a pro game, right? Like a game that is competitive for pro players to play. I mean, maybe it is because Apex Legends is and Valorant and games like that, and those are pretty similar to this. Well, not Apex, but Valorant. So it's like, I'm guessing they'll have a pro scene for this. And the biggest question is, I guess, will there be a battle royale? Will there be a battle royale? Is this game set up to be a battle royale? And in my opinion, I really think that this could be a battle royale. Maybe that's why they made the map so big, so that they could put all the maps into one and make it into a BR. Maybe. I don't know. I know that the battle royale scene right now is kind of lacking, so this would be the time is for this game to come in and take the hearts of everybody, right? So could this be the COD killer? I think so, if they can time it correctly and get all the things done that they want to get done in the game, fix the little bugs, come out. We all know Call of Duty's in a bad spot right now, so now would be the time to get everybody's attention and get everybody to move over to their game. So that's all I got for y'all today, is talking about Undawn and XDefiant. And y'all let me know down in the comment section, like, what you guys think of both games. If you played both games, if you have not played them, are you going to play the games? And if you enjoy watching the games, if you enjoy the games, people streaming the games. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day, everybody. Hit the sub button if you haven't, and I'm out.